This boy weighs 420 pounds at 10 years old. Doctors are forced to make a hard decision. To make your day just a little brighter, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to be inspired by these heartwarming stories every day. Comment "I subscribed" and we'll feature some of you in our next video. Obesity is arguably one of the biggest problems our society faces today. We're constantly surrounded and bombarded by ads for fast food, chocolate, candy, etc. It also doesn't help that typically these foods cost a lot less and are more readily available than their much more healthy counterparts. Sadly, the group of people that tend to follow and buy into all this unhealthy food propaganda are children. Children are very impressionable due to their young ages. Parenting can sometimes only go so far when it comes to children making the right choice regarding nutrition. This particular story is quite shocking. Most people would deem its contents impossible. Unfortunately, Arya Permana is here to prove all the naysayers wrong in the worst possible way. Arya Permana was born and lives in Karawang, West Java, Indonesia with his parents. At the age of just 10 years old, Arya weighed around 30 stone. That's around 420 pounds or 191 kilograms. It's important to note here that the average child at that same age usually weighs around 5 stone, which equates to about 71 pounds or 32 kilograms. At his age, Arya weighed 6 times more than the average child his age. 420 pounds is a weight that's unhealthy for just about anyone regardless of their age. A child ballooning up to such an extreme weight is downright insanity. On a typical day, his diet usually consisted of at least 6 packets of instant noodles, a few liters of various non-diet fizzy drinks, and a family-sized order of fried chicken. At a quick glance, it's easy to see how the boy was able to put on such an immense amount of weight. No level of activity could ever offset that type of caloric intake. Arya Permana's father, Adi Samantri, certainly didn't do much to help the situation. Back in the day, since Arya was 5 years old and already getting big, I can say, yes, I spoiled him. If he wanted to eat or drink sweet food and drinks, we just gave it. If he wanted instant noodles, we just cooked for him. As a parent, it's important to educate your children when it comes to food and nutrition. People only receive one body in life. If you fail to take care of it, sometimes the consequences can never be undone and even play a role in shortening your life. It had gotten so bad that Arya had to be bathed in an outdoor swimming pool rather than a regular bathtub. He was just too big to be able to take a bath or shower as a regular person would. He also had to be homeschooled because he'd be out of breath after walking a mere 5 meters. It's safe to say that the life he lived was far from ideal. Something had to change. If Arya continued living and eating the way he did, he would surely not live a very long and fulfilling life. Eventually, things got so bad that Arya underwent gastric bypass surgery to help him lose weight. Generally, this type of procedure isn't advised for individuals this young, but this was no ordinary case. It was quite extreme. Drastic times call for drastic measures. In the first month after having the procedure, Arya went on to lose a whopping 5 stone. That's around 70 pounds or 32 kilograms. One of the biggest struggles for him was adjusting to the new eating patterns necessary to follow post-operation. Arya would often eat until he vomited, unaware that his limits to how much he could eat had drastically changed. Fast forward to the present day and things have drastically changed. Arya Permana, now 13 years old, is down to about 13.5 stone. That's 189 pounds or 86 kilograms. Compared to what he weighed 3 years earlier, he's lost approximately 55% of his total body weight. While still technically overweight by a pretty large margin, Arya is definitely in a much better position than he was. I'm happier now because now I can play football, hang out with friends, play around, go to the river. But then I couldn't do anything or go anywhere. I couldn't play football. Before I couldn't play badminton, but now I can do it. His diet now mainly consists of fish, vegetables, and fruit. Arya also now walks to school every day, which is about a 1-kilometer walk. Between that and playing sports with his friends, his activity levels are at a healthy level for someone his age. Arya also hopes to have skin removal surgery after finishing his school exams this year. Lugging around all that extra skin certainly isn't ideal for anyone. His father said even though he does exercise, playing football and badminton, and his body's already strong, the loose skin is hanging down and it must be removed.